The Great Gaslighting, Part 2, How Professionalism Led Experts to Extract Financial Safety and Hope from the American Populace for 20 Years at Scale. The three pillars of labor market collapse, supervision versus leadership, and the economic necessity of empathy in the internet age. Starting from a little before I left off, the lens that was missing, supervision versus leadership. Before we talk about collapse, we need a distinction. A supervisor manages outcomes from a system. A leader is accountable to the people inside of it. Supervision is light. Leadership is heavy. Supervisors have power. Leaders have responsibility. Supervisors carry one reference frame. Leaders carry many. Supervisors follow scripts, optimize funnels, and meet metrics. A supervisor honors a system. When harm appears, the supervisor says, who didn't follow the process? Why? Humans incapable of measuring up do not get the pleasure of being part of the system. Leaders notice when procedures diverge from human reality. A leader's loyalty is to humans. When harm appears, the leader says, the process is wrong and I am responsible for noticing. Systems serve humans or they are discarded or remade. For the last 20 years, the professional class was structurally rewarded for supervision and structurally punished for leadership, not because professionals are full of malice. That's structurally exhausting to carry out at mass scale. We see none of that, but because professionalism itself trained them not to feel the weight of the people beneath the metrics. Once people became roles, cues, or filters, you don't lead them, you supervise what comes out of them. That distinction matters because everything that follows is what happens when supervision replaces leadership at scale. The category error, the professional blindfold. Don't talk about your hiring process. It makes you look unprofessional. You've heard this. You may have said it. We all inherited this norm. No one chose it. No conspiracy spread it. It was reinforced quietly, professionally, everywhere. And that's the first thing to understand. The training was not chosen, it was absorbed. The accident of birth, the cognitive gifts that land some people in certain rooms, the educational paths that confer authority, none of that is chosen either. Which means the professionals who arrived in the late 1990s, the ones positioned to design the online labor market, were functionally in the same place any of us would have been. They weren't different. They were us, having arrived somewhere. And they carried the same frame we all carried. When you think about hiring, you think about it from one side, the employer side, the efficiency side, the management side. The job seeker's perspective didn't just get deprioritized, it disappeared entirely. It's not heavy, it's light because you're only carrying one perspective. Not through malice, but through a category error so complete, the other frame of reference ceased to exist. That's not absolution, that's diagnosis. And once one side of a two-sided market becomes cognitively invisible, market collapse is no longer a question of if, only how. Part 3 coming next.